welcome
Hello.
to day 4 of our UK Staycation Bouldering Center tour. We have just arrived at the next centre. Which centre have we arrived at, Dale?
We have arrived at the climbing station in Loughborough.
And I believe we've been here before.
We have, yeah. We've got some friends and family around this region, so we've climbed up in the climbing station, 2 or 3 times before, introduced people to this centre before. It's a bit older than some of the centres we've been to so far on this tour, but yes, looking forward to climbing here again. So the only difference today is that I'm not going to be climbing, so I tend to suffer from a bit of sort of climber's elbow if I climb more than sort of once in a week. So as we've had sort of several days of climbing, I need to take some extra rest. So I won't be climbing today, but I'll be making sure we get a lot of sort of footage of Zoe sort of climbing, hopefully sort of smashing some good problems, and I'll do the sort of tour of the centre as we get in. So, keep watching and you'll see more of us climbing inside. Thanks. So Loughborough is a small but kind of quite varied sort of centre. They have a small rope sort of training area for some of the younger generation, and they also have this sort of traverse and warm-up section around the back, which is great as well if you're trying to introduce the younger generation and kids to the centre. You can sort of get into this section. They often run little sort of training classes from here as well. We've introduced some of our nieces and nephews through this method and through their sort of training centre. We've got a reasonable sort of counter cafe sort of service, some nice sort of sofas to sit on as well. As you can see, not too busy today, which is kind of good for us. Their grading system, a lot of variety in the grades, includes when they will have sort of reset. so we'll be starting sort of the 1, 2, 3, 4, hopefully getting up to maybe trying some of the 4s and 5s as you go through the session. I'll get more footage as we go around. There's quite a variety of kind of walls and space here, and sort of training kind of slabs, aggressive sort of training sections all the way below around to this kind of small sort of cave section, and more around the back that we'll film as we go through. Just keep watching. Zoe has a very sort of fixed stretching and warm-up routine. Obviously at our age, we've already proven from the other videos we don't have quite the flexibility of some of the younger climbers, so you need to get through some pretty sustained sort of stretching and readiness, sorting out the sort of wrists, the knees, and especially the hips and the ankles. Very important to get those kind of warm up and stretched. We'll see how she gets on warming up on the wall as well. What kind of a hold is this, Zoe?
Should you hold it like this? With a big firm grip.
A big firm grip, ladies and gentlemen.
So let's look at the first yellow I tried for the session. As you can see, the left foot hold is quite dark. It's got a lot of rubber on it and it's very slippy. As you can see, I just pop off there. Go up for my left hand. Don't leave a lot of space on that hold to match, but manage to pull across. Still struggling with my right to keep that on that hold. And as I reach across, my heel goes up and I pop off. So on my second attempt, I know that foothold's not very good. So I put a lot of pressure on there, go up for the second move, leave a bit more space this time for my hands, and start to move my body position over to the left, keeping pressure on my right foot. Don't particularly like that left hold to pop straight up for the next one. Just sort my feet out, ready to go up to the next hold. As I go up, it's a nice hold, there's a little ridge there so I can get both my hands onto it. Just trying to position myself so I can get both my feet up to the next holds. The next right hold foot placement is not very good, it's very slopey. I'm just struggling to find the correct place. Managed to find it and then go over with my right hand, just doing a step through. As I just get comfortable, it just pops off. Find the right place and go up with my left. A little stretch across for me with my right foot, and to finish off, just a little tiny pop to a really good hold. tried. Just having a quick read of the route, make sure I know what I'm going up to. There's a elevator doors move, so a bit higher up. So as I pull on, I'm probably thinking about the crux move, and just get myself a little bit confused of like if I'm meant to be putting my foot up on where I'm going up with my next hand position. So as I reach up, I realise I've got that completely wrong and pop off. So a little bit of a reassessment, and as I pull back on, I spot the hold that I'd missed before, allowing me to get my foot up into a better position to reach up for the next hold. As I push down on my left foot, then I'm able to match that and to reach across to that left hold. Getting my right foot up now, up to the crux move, which I was thinking about. Big compression move as I get my hands in, pulling, getting pressure on my back, my shoulders, pushing up on that right foot, and going across and standing it up. It's really quite a big move for me. Reaching across to the right and then just swapping my left hand to the other hold. And now just looking at where I'm going to put my left foot, spot it, get it on, and now I'm looking just for the right one, but there isn't one. So now I'm just having to pull up quite hard on that left hand and then reaching across and to match and finish. Now I've got quite big high expectations now. So I try one of the green V5s, some of the holds I'm used to back in my earlier climbing sessions at the Arch and Red Spider. So I'm on this pinch here, which is quite nice. I can hold both of that and go across to this pinch, which I can't. I have quite a few sessions on this green climb. The first few moves start flowing quite well, up to the pinch again, foot swapping out to the right with my foot. Go a little bit more statically out over to this crimp now, which means I've got a little bit of time to hold it better. So I'm looking at getting my left foot up and at the same time flipping my hand to a pinch, which I just can't hold, as you see. So let's see how I get on with the rest of the climbs. So I just finished my climbing session at the climbing station. It's got lots of different colours and grading, so there's quite a lot of overlap, which was great for me because obviously sometimes I get stuck between two grades, so quite a lot for me to try. Bit difficult because it was just me today, so but it was only an hour and a half, so I tried to pace myself, but I feel pretty tired now. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I would really like to come back again soon.
So yeah, just a couple of comments on the centre. Obviously a massive amount of climbing in quite a small area, so they've done really well, you know, on their sort of old style sort of walls, lots of slab areas, but a really good set kind of all the way round. Too much to kind of get in, and too many people sort of there to sort of view it as we went round. So yeah, quite impressive small centre, and you know, continue watching. This was day 4. We're moving on to sort of day 5, climbing in another location in a few days time. So keep watching this sort of series, and feel free to like, comment and subscribe to the video below. Thanks for watching.
See you again. Bye.